When did a rookie accidentally outsmart the entire chain of command? Private First Class Owen Fletcher had been in the Army exactly 6 weeks when he broke the entire base communication system. Not on purpose, just pure rookie stupidity that somehow turned into genius. Our unit was preparing for a major training exercise involving 3 battalions, helicopter support, and live artillery. The kind of operation where one screw-up could kill people or cost millions of dollars. Problem was, our communication equipment kept malfunctioning. Radios cutting out mid-transmission, GPS coordinates scrambled, complete chaos during every practice run. Command was pulling their hair out trying to fix it. Colonel Webb called daily meetings with signal officers, communications specialists, even brought in civilian contractors. Nobody could figure out why our state-of-the-art equipment was acting like junk from the 1,980 seconds. This exercise is happening whether our communications work or not, Webb announced during one particularly tense briefing. Figure it out, or find new careers. That's when Fletcher raised his hand. Kid looked nervous as hell, voice cracking like a 13-year-old. Sir, maybe it's the microwave? Dead silence in the briefing room. 20 officers staring at this rookie who just interrupted a colonel's meeting with the most ridiculous suggestion imaginable. Webb's face turned deep red. What microwave, Private? Fletcher gulped. The one in the break room, sir. It's right above the communications relay station. Every time someone heats up lunch, the radios start acting weird. Signal Corps captain nearly choked on his coffee. That's impossible. Military communication systems are hardened against electromagnetic interference. But Fletcher kept talking, voice getting steadier. I noticed the pattern during my cleaning duties, sir. Noon chow time, radios fail. Afternoon snack break, GPS goes crazy. Late night when Sergeant Curtis microwaves his dinner, everything cuts out completely. Webb looked skeptical but desperate. You're suggesting a kitchen appliance is defeating our $1 million communication network? Fletcher nodded earnestly. My dad's an electrician back home. He told me old microwaves leak radiation like crazy. That break room microwave looks ancient, sir. The room erupted in arguments. Signal officers insisted it was impossible. Communications specialists cited technical specifications, proving Fletcher wrong. Even the civilian contractors laughed at the suggestion, but Webb was out of options. Turn off that damn microwave for the rest of today. Let's see what happens. Within 2 hours, our communications were crystal clear. Perfect signal strength, no interference, GPS coordinates accurate to the meter. Everything worked flawlessly. Turns out Fletcher was absolutely right. That ancient microwave had been slowly dying for months, leaking electromagnetic radiation directly into the frequency bands our military radios used. The electromagnetic signature was so subtle that $1 million diagnostic equipment missed it completely. But a rookie private with 6 weeks of experience had spotted the pattern just by paying attention during his mundane cleaning assignments. Signal Corps spent 3 days writing reports explaining how they'd been defeated by a kitchen appliance. The embarrassment was legendary across the entire base. Webb called Fletcher back to his office the next week, expected to get praised for solving the unsolvable problem. Instead, the colonel looked completely serious. Fletcher, how did you know to look for that connection when trained specialists missed it? Fletcher shrugged. I just watch everything, sir. Seemed like weird timing for coincidence. That's when Webb made a decision that changed Fletcher's entire military career. Instead of sending him back to basic duties, he transferred Fletcher directly to intelligence analysis. Turns out the kid had a natural talent for spotting patterns that trained analysts missed. Within 6 months, Fletcher was identifying enemy movement patterns from satellite imagery, tracking supply routes through seemingly random data points. By the end of his first enlistment, Fletcher had earned 3 commendations for intelligence work that prevented 2 potential attacks on coalition forces. The colonel who'd originally laughed at his microwave theory personally wrote Fletcher's letter of recommendation for officer candidate school. Fletcher retired as a lieutenant colonel 20 years later, running the Army's electronic warfare division. His first major innovation was implementing mandatory electromagnetic environment surveys for all new communication installations. The break room microwave incident became a case study taught at the Signal Corps school, demonstrating how over-reliance on technical expertise can blind specialists to simple solutions. And that ancient microwave? Webb had it bronzed and mounted in the communications office with a plaque reading, "Sometimes the simplest explanation is correct." Fletcher still keeps a photo of it on his desk to remind his analysts that fresh eyes often see what experience misses.